Have you ever wondered why these two people are still villainized up to this point, even after leaving the establishment? Have you ever wondered why the tabloids still publish headlines when it comes to Harry and Meghan? Hi, my name is Yvonne. I am your host of today. Kindly, if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and do not forget to leave a comment at the end of this video. Just some few hours ago, Dan Wootton on his post said, Prince William is furious his daddy has let the Andrew scandal blow up into a full-blown crisis following the release of the new Epstein files. He, mind you, Prince William, thinks the soft touch approach has put the royal family under a threat. Would somebody please make me understand what type of threat Andrew has posed to the royal family? What kind of threat is that? That these photos that were recently released or recently exposed, what is it trying to expose also of the royal family? And why is it that William is feeling threatened? Why is it that the royal family is feeling threatened? What is it that they are doing in the shadows? They do not want to come to light. What are they doing, really? What are they doing under the shadows that they are so afraid of it coming to light, that whatever that's being exposed right now, it's actually a threat when it comes to them? Could somebody please make me understand that? Because one thing about the royal family, they will make you believe whatever you want to believe. They will tell you exactly what you want to hear. You want to hear that Prince Andrew was stripped of his titles? Yes, he was stripped. You want to hear that this person is not a beneficiary from the taxes, the royal family? Yes, matter of fact, he is living in the woods. That is the royal family giving you exactly what you want to be given. Okay, this person was stripped of his titles. He isn't a prince anymore. What is it that whatever that is being exposed right now imposes a threat towards the royal family? Or is he still a prince? That's one thing that they should answer. Is he still a prince? They could just make up headlines that this person is no longer a prince. But when you just dig deeper, you find that whatever they were saying is lies. You know? So why exactly are they threatened by that? Or is Andrew still a member of the royal family? I thought he was cast out. So whatever that he does, he should be on his own. He should know how to handle it, because this one thing that the royal family tried to bury some few years ago, when this actually came to light that Andrew was involved in Jeffrey Epstein's scandals, he was also one of the elites that was there. So why exactly would this bother the royal family? They should let Andrew be on his own. They should let him deal with his own issues. Whatever that is being exposed, whatever files that are going to leak, he should know how to handle it. Because they once tried to bury this scandal. The victim that was actually on the ground was murdered. I do not believe that this person committed suicide. They were saying, the headlines were saying that she actually murdered herself. This is a person who was ready to come out and tell the truth, and suddenly she commits suicide? Really? This is something that the royal family tried to bury years ago. And one thing about karma, it does not sleep. It will always wait until the right time. It will show up at the door. and you have to answer it. Whether you like it or not, you have to answer it. So this exactly it. And one thing, when it comes to the British tabloids, they know how to manipulate people with headlines. They know how to cover up things, but not this time, because the people that they were using actually to cover up the dirty laundry of the royal family, those people are gone. They are living in a beach somewhere with sunlight, with a big ocean. The people that they were actually using as bait to manipulate headlines, they are gone. They are far, far away, and we all know who those people are. Those are Harry and Meghan. They were using Harry and Meghan to cover up the things that the royal family were doing in the shadows. You know, they published headlines, they would divert things, they would twist narratives. Actually, instead of saying Andrew did this and this and this, now the spotlight would be back to Harry and Meghan. And they were not positive things. They always talked negative things. When it comes to the British tabloids, they know these people could take you to a psychiatric ward. They were actually on the verge of making Meghan commit suicide. She had those thoughts because they villainized her. They talked bad about her. They talked bad about her husband. They talked bad about her family. Sussexes made a very smart move when they actually decided to just move away. And one thing, that's my opinion, I see, is that Meghan actually saw what the royal family did in the shadows, and she said, no, I cannot do this anymore. And that's when she decided to step back. And even after all that, they are still being torched. But I am glad that karma is doing its thing, actually, by doing what's right. One thing about karma is that whatever you put a fellow person through, it will come around to you, even if it's not in the same way, but it will come back to you. And it's exactly what it's doing to the royal family. They actually thought they buried whatever they thought they buried, but things will unravel. And I cannot wait. Actually, I cannot wait for things to be exposed one by one. That's maybe why William is so, he's threatened. This thing could actually make us be under the spotlight. Things could come out one by one, and the monarchy could be abolished. That's it, folks. Kindly jump into the comment section and tell me what you think that William thinks is so threatening to him and to the royal family. He's the king in waiting. So why are these things coming up now? Why? You're going to make his regime hard. Kindly talk to me, say what you think. Stay tuned for the next episode.